Hello, thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I'm going to be personalizing a quilt top using letters and 3 different quilting techniques. So if you want to see how I made this, please stay tuned. I'm really excited about this quilt. This is my first quilting client in a while, and so I'm really ready to see what I can do as far as creating something new and different for myself. So here's the design. I drew this out on graph paper and colored everything in, and you can see we're working with the chevron pattern. You see the zigzags here. Except this time I wanted to do kind of an ombre, so it goes light gray to dark gray and then light purple to dark purple. And of course you see the name in the center. The name is going to be what we're working with today. Let me show you how I got organized. From my pattern here, I made 2 or 3 quick charts to show how I got started. If you want to see specifics, please leave that in the comments below. But I listed the amount of half square triangle blocks that I would need and their color combinations here. And then here I listed the number of squares that I would need to make those triangles and to fill in the chevrons. And then I also figured out how much yardage I needed at the top. Okay, so if you want specifics, leave it in the comments below and I can give you specific information. But before I start, I like to make as many different charts as I can before I purchase fabric to see exactly what I'm going to need. Now, to stay organized, once I had everything cut, I'm just using plastic baggies. Here is the 4 7/8 inches. These are the leftovers from the half square triangle blocks. And these are the 4 1/2 inches. These are what I'm going to use to be filling in the chevrons. And then I used 2 1/2 inch sashes for strip piecing, which is one of the techniques that I'm going to show today in the pattern. And I also used 2 7/8 inch pieces because I needed some half square triangle blocks for the names. So now that you see how I got organized, let me show you the blocks that I'll be using to do the personal. I used several combinations of blocks to get the blocks for just the name part of this quilt. And you can see inside each little square, that is 1 block. So I used several different combinations to get those blocks. So let me show you a little bit of what I did. I used strip piecing. This is a strip piece block, and I'll put a tutorial in the description box for you for that. I also used just a plain, this is another 4 1/2 inch square. And on this one you see 2 different things. I use individually cut small squares and the half square triangle. So there are lots of different ways that I created this quilt top. So let's see how I put it together. So I've already started laying out my letters here, and so you can see that there's an O, and here's part of the N. There are a few missing pieces. The missing pieces are right here, it's going to be all purple, and then right here it's going to be gray, purple there, and on the side, and gray in the center. So I'm going to finish that out, and so the bare bones of the word are done. You can still see that there are some missing pieces. My first step is going to be to grab and cut some of the strips like this in half so that I can place them. Okay, it's still rough, but you can see all the areas are filled in. If you look down here, you see that I have some individual squares that still need to be sewn together. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back when I have all the blocks together. It's all finished. I have it in blocks still because I'm going to wait until I get the whole thing done to sew all the blocks together at once. But that's it. If you have any questions, please comment below. Remember to thumbs up the video and rate and subscribe. And comment if you have questions. talk to you later. Bye.